Good morning, class. Well, today, October 1st, let me open here the calendar. Today is October 1st. I supposed to give this update yesterday, which is the first day for this current week. But as you know, I was out of the town, and that's why I'm making this video today. So I hope that you guys already view this message that I sent this morning. Okay, well, we have a new module, which is module number 4, that will comprise all the instructional material for chapter 11 and chapter 12. Chapter 11 is about probabilities. Chapter 12 is a little bit about statistics. Okay, I would like just to remind you, as I did here in the message, that homework and quiz number 5 are due today, October 1st, okay? So try to get done with that, and that is very important, not only because of the deadline that we have for the homework and this quiz number 5, but also because tomorrow is going to be the deadline to withdraw the course. So I'm gonna be able to incorporate to your gradebooks the result for homework and quiz number 5 together with the result for the second sectional test. So that is something that I'm going to do today. So please try to accomplish this. If we go to grades in here, you already have all the grades for homework 1 to homework 4. So what I promise to you is tomorrow you're gonna have also for homework 5, and the same thing for the quizzes. We're going to have just one board discussion because the other discussion is going to be due at the end of this week. And also by the end of the day, you will have the grades for the second sectional test. That was the ones that you guys took over this weekend. Okay, so please try to get done with that. Okay. The other thing that I would like to comment in this video is, well, let me go a little bit in here with the outline of our course. So what we're gonna do this week, besides the new chapter, which is chapter 11. So we are in week number 6, guys. So this week we are going to cover chapter 11, which is all what has to do with probabilities. No, this is counting and probability. But remember that the board discussion number 2 is due by the end of this week. Okay, so let me open this calendar again. So by the end of this week, which is this coming Sunday, the board discussion number 2 is due over there. I don't want you guys to get confused that this also apply for this homework number 5. No, homework number 5 and quiz number 5 is due on October 1st, which is today, Tuesday, October 1st. Okay, so please take that into account and follow the deadline that you have in MyLabMath for this particular homework. Okay, the other thing that I want to highlight here is, let me just iconize this, that this week on October 4 and 5, which is Friday and Saturday this week, okay, you guys will have the third sectional test for chapter 8, okay, which is this chapter over here. So please, you still have all this week to review that chapter, but take into account that we are running also with this material. Okay, that is something that I want to reinforce here, no? So Saturday, Friday and Saturday 4 and 5, October 4 and 5, the third sectional test will be available for you guys, okay, to work with. Perfect. So let me go now to just a couple of comments about the module number 3, which is chapter number 8. In here, during this week, what I'm going to do, because I didn't include those ones, so remember that we have notes for section 4 and 5 and notes for section 6. I haven't included the keys. So between today and tomorrow, I'm going to include the keys for these two. So in that way, I'm going to complement all the material for chapter 8. Because, as you know, this coming Friday on October 4 and October 5, you will have a test. So in that way, you will have all the instructional material for that. And make sure to get done by this Sunday, October 6, with the board discussion number 2. I have received some email that some of you has been facing some difficulties in order to work with the Excel spreadsheet for this board discussion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a brief video in which I'm going to give some details with this spreadsheet. So in that way, if you have any problem, that video hopefully will help you to solve the problems that you may have with that. Okay, so now the new instructional material is this module. This is the last module that we're going to have in this course. Okay, so this module comprises 2 chapters. Chapter 11, which is the one that we're going to cover during this week, and chapter 12, that is statistics, and is the one that we're going to cover next week, starting on October 7. So what is available in this module at this moment? All the material that have to do with chapter 11, which is basically counting and probability. So you have here the lectures. So you have the lecture for the whole 4 sections that we need to cover during this week. My suggestion is between today, Monday, and Wednesday, try to go with the material for sections 1 and 2 from chapter 11, and then for the rest of the week with the material for sections 3 and 4. Okay, that's my recommendations, but you can go with your own pace. Don't worry about it. So you have here the lecture. You have the notes for the 4 sections. Remember that what is the objective of the notes is once that you cover your lecture, okay, so you will have some exercise, okay, to practice the concepts. If you struggle with those exercises later on during this week, you will have the keys so you can review that. Okay, there are some suggested videos. One that have is a theoretical videos about sections 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, from chapter 11. These videos are long videos. Those are videos that I have done in the past for another pair, in which I combine everything together. So I discuss section 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my suggestion is don't watch the whole video at once because it's very long. Okay, so just subdivide it in pieces. So for instance, if you are going to review section number 1 for chapter 11, look for in the video what I cover in about section number 1 and just watch those parts and so on. Okay, exactly the same for the second one. Well, this is one couple of videos that you have there, and there is another one that I suggest for this one here that I suggest for exercise. So you have here a questionnaire that involves exercise for chapter 11 and chapter 12. Okay, so just look at the ones that have to do with chapter 11 during this week. Okay, and also you have the keys. So I'm gonna open here the questionnaire. So you have several exercises for chapter 11, okay, up to question number 14, and then the last 3 questions is for chapter 12. Well, try to check only the ones for chapter 11. This is just to help you, okay, additional material. And in here you have the keys, and in these suggested videos, so you have 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. What I'm doing is, in both videos, I'm going with selected exercise from that questionnaire, okay, in which I break down the solution. Okay, so those are the 2 videos that you have over there. So this part 2 is a continuation of this one. And again, if you in this video, I have also the solution for some of those exercises of chapter 12. Well, skip those ones for the moment. Okay, well, that's what you have in here regarding instructional material for chapter 11. Also, is advisable to check those videos that you can have from your textbook, your interactive textbook, about chapter 11. So you are free to look at those videos as well. And these are the 2 hyperlinks for homework number 6 and quiz number 6 from MyLabMath. And take into account that these 2 homeworks are going to be due on October 8th. Okay, so because this homework is available today, I'm giving 1 additional date. Okay, so it's going to be due on here, next Tuesday, October 8th. Okay, well, this is all what I have to mention as an update for this week. Okay, thank you.